On the first day of Bandai Card Fest, we got some new news from the main stage about the Gundam Card Game. It's pretty exciting stuff from beta to starter sets, so let's go over it. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are interested in the Gundam Card Game, because we will have more videos in the future. This will be in order as it was talked about on stage, and since we are in the month of the beta coming to stores, that's going to be where we start. The beta is going to be $70. It comes with 16 beta edition booster packs with 9 cards per pack, a full deck of 56 cards, a legendary rare card, 2 play sheets, and 6 dice damage counters. They say it's enough for 2 people to get started, but I'm sure people will be buying more than 2 if they can. You'll be able to use all the beta edition cards in the full release. Speaking of the full release, it'll be a simultaneous worldwide release on the 11th and 25th of July in 2025. You'll understand why there are 2 dates in a few minutes. The series being featured at release are going to be Gundam, Gundam Unicorn, Gundam Wing, Gundam Seed, and the Witch from Mercury. They mentioned a couple of cars that will be in the set that aren't in the beta, like Unicorn Gundam Destroy Mode and Wing Gundam Zero. It wasn't that long ago that people were wondering about Death Scythe since it was on some promotional stuff, so I would be surprised if it wasn't included. If you didn't know, the beta edition only has 3 of the colors: white, blue, and green, but the full set will include red. Red cards are going to have effects that deal direct damage to units and unique pilot support abilities. There will be 4 starter decks dropping on July 11th with an MSRP of $11.99, and with Gundam being as huge as it is, I don't think it's going to be difficult finding these for MSRP unless the TCG community goes crazy and buys them all up. The 4 decks will all be dual color decks, so part 1 is going to be called Heroic Beginnings and will be blue and white with OG Gundam and Ariel from Witch from Mercury. Deck 2 is going to be Wings of Advance and is green and blue with Wing Gundam and Tall Geese. 3 is called Zeon's Rush and is red and green Sinanju and Red Comet. And the last one is called Seed Strike and is white and red with Aslan and Gundam Winged. The booster packs come out July 25th and the title is New Type Rising. They are priced $4.99 a pack, and of course there are accessories in design. Sleeve sets at $7.99, deck cases with 2 promo cards at $11.99, and a damage counter dice for $14.99. I think the deck cases are going to cost more than $11.99. Gundam Assembly are like 2-inch small Gundam models, and there's a miniature game with the Gundam models. We don't know much about the game itself, but the minis are nicely detailed and posed in a way to make them pretty easy to paint, and the amount of pieces needed to build them is really low. It's like 7 pieces per runner. You might be wondering why I'm mentioning Gundam Assemble in a trading card game video. It's because they are saying you can use these with the Gundam card game. There are token cards in the game that you can put the minis on. There will also be starter minis that correspond with the card game, and they start at $34.99 with 3 in each set, the starter mini sets. So when can you get your hands on the beta edition? The beta edition store trial for those of us who couldn't grab one at the premium Bandai store or Bandai Card Fest will be from January 31st to March 2nd, which is a lot longer than I thought it would be. The player application period starts on January 16th at 10 a.m. Eastern, but it seems like there will be plenty of chances to get our hands on at least one beta edition before the event ends. We also have a pre-order period for the full release, which starts from January and goes into February with no set dates. During that period, we will be able to pre-order the booster pack, the starter decks, and the Gundam Assemble starter set. That is, if our local stores will allow us to do so. I'll start looking around the dates to sign up for a beta for more pre-order info. I'm pretty excited to jump into the Gundam card game because of the simultaneous release. It's a good chance for the community to grow and understand the game better together without the month gaps where everyone is basing what the top decks are from what was played in another country 3 months ago. And this isn't the first Gundam card game. In Japan, there was a game called Gundam War that released in 1999 and lasted all the way to 2018 with 45 sets in between. They tried to start it off here, but it didn't last that long, mainly because the rules were kind of trash. But hopefully with how the games have been going now with One Piece and Union Arena and Battle Spirits, and they've got it all together and they figured out how to make this a game that people will enjoy and want to play. So I'm really looking forward to jumping in and getting my hands on with everybody, and hopefully everybody else is too. So let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. Is it something you're excited to jump into? Do you think the Gundam game is actually going to be pretty big? Let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.